Hi, it's Ross, Litz, and Kip Brown.
Hey guys.
Welcome to this week's episode of Scrap Talk. We are so excited to talk to you today about really the back office, so to speak, of what we go through when we buy things from scrap people every day. Procedures. There you go, Kip. Right. So, first of all, I want to thank everybody that's liked us. This is our end of season 2 today. It's been a great journey through season 2, and we're going to take a few months off here and regroup after the first of the year. But it's been a great process, Kip, to really talk about what goes on at our scrapyard here and what we do, really.
Mm-hmm.
And so many people, I've learned through the comments, really don't understand what scrap recycling is all about. Really, we know the term recycling, but
there's many kinds of recycling. We get a lot of calls about plastic. We don't do plastic, but there's somebody out there that
a lot of people do.
Yeah, absolutely.
And recycling is an essential form of our economy, our environment. If you don't do it, I plead with you again, do any kind of recycling that you can do. Okay, we can all do something. Right.
I mean, it has to be done, really. I mean, we're running out of resources. We need to kick.
Correct. The landfills are filling up. So anything we can do to keep stuff out of the landfill and recycle to make new products, we should do it.
Puts a little money in your pocket as well.
Yeah. So today, people call all the time, Kip, and you get a lot of these calls. What tell us about, what do people want to know?
They want to know what they have to do. They want to bring a car in. What do you have to do? Well, if it's right now, it changes by the year. But right now, if it's a 2012 or newer car, we need to have a title. We have to have a title for it. Anything before that, we do not have to have a title for. But you will sign a piece of paper. It looks quite like this, and you can see this one had a title. And this is we report to the Tennessee Department of Revenue on these things, and we got to keep pretty tight books on them because a lot of, sad to say, a lot of theft going on in the world.
Mm-hmm. But so what do you do once you get a vehicle, Kip? Just go ahead and explain that regarding putting it in the state database. And
okay, a lot of times if I know them, I know their IDs in the system. But say we get a brand new customer, get their ID.
Yeah.
And you put their ID in,
right,
and they'll sign this paper. And then I will proceed to get the VIN number off the car. If they give me a title, it makes it a way easier, way quicker process. So if you've got a title, please bring it. But if not, we can get by that as long as it's in the years we need to be in. But yeah, we'll just get you fill out this piece of paper, and I'll get the VIN number, and we report this to the ADD,
Auto Data Direct.
Yes, and pretty much,
and they have basically 24 hours to come back to us and say whether that car's been reported stolen or not. In the meantime, if we don't have a title of that vehicle, we have to hold that vehicle for 3 days, waiting on that report, just to ensure that vehicle is not reported stolen in the next couple of days.
One more thing, if you want to keep your wheels, you'll need to bring a title with the vehicle. That's kind of one of our newer requirements. We just had to do that. But if you want to keep your wheels, you can bring the vehicle without wheels. You're all good. But if you want to keep the wheels, please bring a title.
And we do that simply because
of
theft. So the thieves, unfortunately, make it bad for everybody. So we have to buy that vehicle as we buy it across the scale. And if you don't have the rights, technically the title to that vehicle, we have, as it comes across the scale, we got to keep it that way for 3 days.
We do.
Okay.
And a lot of people don't know that, and I know it puts a hinder on your day just to have to do all the running if you choose to do that, but that's something we have to do.
Yeah. So right now, we got to get your ID when you bring in anything, your fingerprint. We have cameras on the scales. You can see here some tickets in the hopper showing different pictures of various different things. We get a picture of you when you come on the scale as when you leave the scale. So everything we do here is paid by check. Some scrap yards pay by cash, but we elect to pay by check. If you bring a copper item, what do we got to do, Kip?
We've got to hold the check. You don't get it that day.
Right. So make sure you have a valid mailing address.
Yes, please do that.
Because it's a 5-day hold on all copper. Right.
Just the law.
Right.
You know.
So what else? I think that's about it, huh?
I mean, that's about it, you know. But when you really get into it, there's quite a lot going on with the cars and the copper. You know, we go through a lot of things to make it on the up and up.
And our records stay with us for really forever. So we're able to track your history. We're able to track your purchases, what we do purchases wise, and so everything's recorded.
And we can give you what you've done all year if that's
Right.
something you would like to have.
Sure. So thank you guys again for all you've done for us, supporting us on Scrap Talk. If you haven't done yet, click like or follow. We're on all the platforms. Thanks, and you guys have a wonderful holiday season.